Welcome to another live stream of Raw Power. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. What's going on, Mr. Roll Up? It's that 3P live for the third time today. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Oh yeah, we working. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. What's going on? What this one about? I'm gonna tell y'all about the time the Vicky Lose sent they YNs to come rob me for my brand new phone. But the homies, we was on it. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, fuck in. Man, listen, it's crazy that in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stand 10 toes at all time. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Yeah, this is another one of them hood classics. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. Man, I've been through so much shit. It's crazy, man. And a lot of it is due to this gangbanging shit. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Why they was trying to get you for your phone, Mr. Roll Up? Hey, at the time, that motherfucker was the hottest thing on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And when you in the hood and you don't got nothing, your ass is a target. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. Man, what a time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? But me and my homies, we did that one. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. All right, let's get it. So, y'all know how we do it. Let's jump in that time capsule. We're going to go back to '04, '05 days, right? 2004, 2005, somewhere around there, right? So I'm about 15, 16 at the time, right? This time, Boost Mobiles, Nextels, they was popping. Them was the phones to have at the time. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had all the new Boost Mobile, Nextel phones. I had all that shit. How was I getting all these phones at a young age? You know what I'm saying? I told you I was shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you be shooting dice, when a motherfucker run out of money, they'll put up their Cartier frames or they cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't want to lead a game where they lost all their money and they just walk home with nothing. So before a nigga go out, he'll take a risk on his last to get back. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was the situation here. You know what I'm saying? So times we in school, we in high school, right? We in the back hallway shooting dice and shit, right? So I'm shooting dice with this one guy. He was spoiled. The nigga had money. The nigga had cardies, cell phone, all that shit. He was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? His parents made sure he was straight. He ain't need for nothing, right? Well, me and him shooting dice, right? I took all his money, got all his shit from him, right? This nigga pulled out his cell phone. Now, y'all know anything about the Boost Nextels? They had series of phones. Like they had the 710, the 730. Um, what else they had? The 830s, the 860s, the 870s, the 930s. You know what I'm saying? Like Nextel, they had a series of different phones. You know what I'm saying? And every time they came out with a new phone, it got better and better and better type shit, right? So at that time, the hottest phone was the 860s, 870s. You know what I'm saying? Now I know I made a video about this and I said this was with the 860, but it was really the 870. So I'm correcting myself now. I said it was the 860 in the video, but it was the 870, right? So when I took all dog money, right, he reached in his pocket He pulled out the A70. It was the hottest thing out. It was like the iPhone 16 at the time. He like, look, I'm gonna put this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, it was worth some money, worth a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? So I put my money up against the cell phone. Took that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got his cell phone. Went on by my day. Slap fives, good game. Go on about our business, right? He wasn't salty about it or nothing because he was spoiled, you know. So it wasn't nothing for him to get another one, you know. This a win for me because I'm from the hood and I ain't spoiled, you know what I'm saying? So that was a dub for me. Well, I get to the hood, right? At the time, this 870, it had the MP3 player on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a little chip that you could buy and like put songs on the chip, and you put the chip in the phone, and then play the songs on your phone. And it was like 30-second ringtones at the time. You know what I'm saying? So all that Lil Wayne shit, everything Lil Wayne was dropping at the time, that was basically what niggas was filling their MP3s up with. You know, all the Lil Wayne music, because Lil Wayne was going crazy at that time, right? Well, I had the 870. I had a whole lot of ringtones on there. Badass phone, right? I'm in the hood showing everybody the phone and shit with all my homies, you know. Cool. The next day, right, I'm on the block with the homies. My homeboy Ant lived around the corner from me. You know what I'm saying? He had a rim in his backyard, and we used to go over his house to go hoop, play basketball in his backyard and shit, right? So we went over there to go hoop with Ant and his people. You know, we all was the same people and shit. So we went over there, we back there hooping. It's about 10 to 15 of us in his backyard, right? Well, that being said, I sit the phone down, you know, to get on the court and hoop and shit, right? I sit the phone on the chair. I'm hooping, I'm balling, I'm doing my thing, right? Now, I wasn't no big time hooper or nothing, but I was getting my ball on this day. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing that, next thing you know, you see the little Vicky Lou's come walking up, the little ViceLords, you know, the little homies. You know what I'm saying? Now, we was cool with the Vice Lord homies that was our age, but we didn't fuck with them because it was two different sides. You know what I'm saying? We on the six, they from the five. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't bump heads like that because we was on two different time zones, right? So what them niggas did was they sent the little homies over there to try and come rob me, type shit, right? They knew that our guard wouldn't be up if they sent the little homies over there like that. So like I said, at the time, I'm like 15, 16. The little homies, they like 12, 13, 14, some shit like that, right? Well, while I'm on the court hooping and shit, you see the little Vicky Lou homies, they come walking up, you know, they saying what up to everybody, all of that shit, right? And Ant Backyard, it was like everybody came over there to hoop everybody in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas came over there, we thinking they just coming over to hoop and shit, right? Well, them niggas looking at my phone, they like, damn, bro, who phone is this? Woo, woo. I'm like, shit, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, bro, let me see it. Woody woo. I'm looking like, man, hell nah, y'all little niggas shady. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, come on, bro, just want to see it real quick. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know, like, go on here. I let them play with the phone and shit, right? While that's going on, I take about two more shots. I turn around, I look back. All them little Vice Lord niggas, they in the huddle together. It was about 5 or 6 of them. You know what I'm saying? They all formed a little huddle. You know, I'm like, hey man, where my phone at? You know what I'm saying? I just stopped hooping in there. Where my phone at? You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they turn around, they like, oh, I don't got your phone. Woo. I'm like, dog, I just told y'all niggas y'all can see my shit. Now y'all acting like y'all don't know where my shit at. You know what I'm saying? They like, nah, bro, don't nobody got your phone. So before I went after them, I'm looking around all on the ground everywhere, making sure I didn't misplace my shit, even though I told them they could see my phone. But I'm like, before I turn up, let me make sure I look around. It might be on the ground somewhere, whatever. Looking around, my phone ain't nowhere to be found, right? Mind you, this is a brand new phone. I only had this phone 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Well, with that being said, right, the phone is gone. All right. I'm telling the little homies, hey man, come off my shit, man. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally had my phone for like 30 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute. This how quick this shit was. And they acting all dumb and shit now, like they don't know what the fuck going on. Okay. So I walk up to him. I'm like, so y'all niggas gonna play with me like y'all don't got my shit, like I'm stupid or something? You know what I'm saying? They like, nah, bro, we wouldn't do you like that. You know what I'm saying? You the homie. Woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, I knew I shouldn't let these niggas see my shit. So the other homies that's back there with me, the GDs, you know what I'm saying? They like, man, what you want to do with these niggas, man? I'm like, you know what? Guard the motherfucking yard. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the opening in the backyard for you to come in and out the backyard, I told some of the homies to go ahead, stay in guard right there. Don't let nobody in. Don't let nobody out. We about to find my shit, right? So a couple of homies stood there, right there where the gate would be at and shit to walk in and out, you know. So they guarded that part, right? The homies like, yeah, what you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Whoopty whoop. These niggas was on some baby boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember back on in that movie Baby Boy, when P was telling Jody to knock them niggas out and shit, had all of them lined up, telling them to knock them out and shit. Man, that's what my homies was on. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I'm like, this is what we gonna do. Strip, nigga. Just like that. So I told him, I was like, all y'all need to strip. Every last one of y'all. It was about 5 or 6 of them. This wasn't on no homo shit. This wasn't no take your drawers off and all of that. No. This was take your jackets off, take your book bags off, pull your pockets out. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we did. We had all them niggas lined up and we had them take all their shit off, pull their pockets out. Nobody had my damn phone, right? So me and my homies, we walk into every one of them individually, checking them niggas like we security guards. You know what I'm saying? Patting them down, all of that shit. Can't find the phone for nothing. I'm like, damn, straight up, these niggas really just got down on me. Like, how the fuck did they do that? So I'm looking at them. They like, come on, bro, don't do nothing to us, man. We ain't take your phone. Woo, woo. We don't know what the fuck happened to it. Woo, woo. I'm like, dog, I don't believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was so fucking pissed, dog. Because I literally just won that damn phone on a dice game. But these niggas don't got the phone on them. So I can't really pinpoint who did what or where it went. You know what I'm saying? And we stripped these niggas and still don't got the phone. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy. So I told the homies, I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and let them little niggas go. You know what I'm saying? So we gave them niggas a pass only because I didn't know where the phone was at. Like, it didn't show up or nothing. We stripped that whole backyard and everything. The phone never showed up. I don't know what the fuck happened. So I told the homies to, get away from the gate. I'm like, go ahead, let them go. Let them slide. You know what I'm saying? So the little homies, they like, bro, we'd never do you like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like, man, fuck y'all. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I was heated. You know what I'm saying? That was the brand new phone in the streets. I literally just won that bitch and it's gone. I only had it for 24 hours and it disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Man, me and the homies, we spent the whole next week talking about that phone and how it could have disappeared or whatnot. We just didn't have no conclusion on what the fuck happened to this damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Out cold, man. So this about a week later. You know what I'm saying? I called myself walking the Ant house. Ant literally lived right around the corner from me. So the little side street I had to take to get to his house, it was like from that side street, you know, you can see the backyard and shit, right? So while I'm walking up the side street, I look through his backyard. And of course, you know, it's a gate right there separating this yard from the next yard. You know what I'm saying? Well, this block from the next block, right? I got to thinking like, that's what the fuck happened to my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I run straight over there to Ant house. He's like, bro, what's up? You know, he's like, why you ran up so quick? What's going on? I'm like, man, you know what the fuck just clicked in my mind? He's like, what's that? I'm like, bro, they didn't threw that bitch over the gate. They had to. You know what I'm saying? Because we stripped the hell out that backyard. We stripped them, all of that. The phone never showed up. So what the fuck happened to it? And something just clicked in my mind when I was walking past the gate. I'm like, they threw that bitch over the gate, man. They knew that we was gonna strip their ass. And that's why they threw the damn phone over the gate. Because they already knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, these little niggas outsmarted me, dog. Ain't that a bitch? Got down. By this time, it's a whole week later. That damn phone gone. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? But them little Vicky little niggas, they got down on me. But it wasn't that simple. You know what I'm saying? We humiliated them little niggas. We embarrassed them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they did. They pulled a slick ass move and stole my shit, but we stripped them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We took their manhood at a young age. And again, I don't know homo shit. You know what I'm saying? We stripped them niggas. Yeah, bitch, y'all niggas stripped. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather take that. You know what I'm saying? That I pulled their card about a damn phone instead of having the damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Sometime in the hood like that, it just be like that. It be more so about the respect of it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I didn't have to spend a dime on that phone. All I had to do was shake some dice. You feel me? So I really didn't take no loss. It was just the fact that it was the newest shit at the time. And I ain't even had it for nothing but a day. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch disappeared. But that's how thirsty niggas be in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be paying attention to you that hard. And when you got something brand new like that, man, niggas be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will do anything to get that shit from you because they gonna turn around and sell it for a couple dollars, you know, sell some shit like that. Man, them niggas had a whole plan on me, dog. And it took me a while to realize that the Vicky Lou's of my generation sent them little niggas over there to get down on me. And them little niggas knew to throw the phone over the gate because they already knew we was gonna get on their ass. Them niggas had a whole damn plan formulated. So basically, after they got away with the shit, they came back later on that night, hopped the fence, grabbed the phone. I'm not saying that's exactly how it happened, but in my mind, that's what I believe because we stayed on the block the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And they never came back through or nothing. So they had to wait till that night. You know what I'm saying? When everybody went in, shit like that, they came and hopped the fence real quick and grabbed the phone. You know, it had to be. You know, man, out cold, man. So them little niggas, they got down on me. You know what I'm saying? But I still pulled their card at the same time. So it was one for one. You know, I ain't even really tripping on that phone like that because I turned around and bossed up, copped another 870. Then when the 930 dropped, I had that bitch too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't gonna touch that 930. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we would have went to war about that 930. Now the 930 had the internet on it. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first phone that had internet. You know what I'm saying? I paid $450 for that phone. I remember when that phone came out, I was about 16. You know what I'm saying? About 16, 16 and a half, something like that. When the 930 came out, I cashed my man's out for that phone. He had it brand new in the box. That phone was $500. He charged me 450. Well, it was like five something at the text, like 520, something like that. After the text, right? He sold it to me 450. And this is when that bitch first came out. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was shooting dice, hustling like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I upped that 450. I came and cashed him out. He gave me the phone. I was the first nigga in the hood with that 930. You know what I'm saying? Got the internet on that bitch, push the button, flip open, all of that shit. I was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And damn, for sure wasn't about to let no Vicky lose or nothing touch that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we was on that. So Vicky lose, they got down on the 870, but they got their card pulled at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It just be crazy like that in the hood. So that's what I got for y'all, man. The Vicky Lou's tried to get down on me for my phone. Well, I guess you could say they did. You know what I'm saying? But the GDs, we clap back instantly. Nah, y'all niggas ain't about to get away that motherfucking easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas about to walk home humiliated. Straight up. And that's exactly what it was. We humiliated them little boys. You know what I'm saying? Over a free ass phone. But that's what it was. And you know, another thing before I wrap this up, I can honestly say that's one of the reasons why the ViceLord niggas hated us. You know what I'm saying? Because we humiliated they little homies, you know? It was what it was. But y'all the ones that sent them little niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit crazy like that in the hood. So it was what it was, man. It's been another live stream of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.